So one night, Angel and I are out at the movies, and we're seated. And I say, "Hey, baby, I'm gonna go get some popcorn. I'll be right back. You want something?" She tells me what she wants. I say, "Okay, I'll be right back." So I go out into the lobby and into the bathroom. Who's in the bathroom? Bobby Brown. Me and Bobby Brown are the only two dudes in the bathroom. Now he hadn't become the king of R&B yet. He hadn't become every little step I take. He hadn't become that yet. But he was clearly no longer a new addition. He was Bobby Brown. Um, so I shot my shot. Hey, Bobby Brown, what's up, man? I'm a singer songwriter, man. I wrote this song. Me and my boys, we think it would be dope for you because back in high school, like I said, my boy Lamech, shout out to Lamech Stewart, had the studio, and we wrote this R&B love song called "Would You Love Me." Now, my wife has heard this song in the last year, and she said, "Baby, you should do that song now," because lyrically, the vibe is right. But really, I'm thinking about having my son do it because my youngest son, he's a killer on vocals, and it's kind of for his era, his age group. Um, but at that time, that song wasn't that old. It was only a couple of years old, but it was still relevant for that time period. So I'm like, man. So he said, "Oh man, that's what's up, man. Give me your number." Oh, Bobby Brown said, "Give me your number." Yeah, man, let me get it for da, da, da. I wrote it out. Because back then we always kept a pen. Because you never knew whose number you was gonna need to get. Yes, I had a girlfriend. I wasn't trying to get a number. Angel was fine and all that. But still, um, I had a pen. Gave him my number. Bam. Go back to my seat. "Baby, I just met Bobby Brown." She was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." And I gave him my number. We're gonna talk about this song that me and Lamech wrote. And she was like, "Oh, that's amazing." I never heard from Bobby Brown. He likely threw my phone number in the trash.